Hi, Andy Biggs here from Arizona's 5th Congressional District. We've wrapped up a very busy week this week in Congress. Multiple hearings, everything in the judiciary from an assault weapons ban to all of this impeachment falderall that's been going on. Lots of hearings, lots of meetings involving all of these things. But what was lost in the shuffle was really an historic event that happened earlier in the week, and that's when President Trump went to the United Nations and gave a really powerful and strong statement in his speech to the nations of the world. He talked about the disease and the problem of socialism and basically committed that the United States would never be a socialist nation. And what do we see? There are more people who are more prosperous in a free market system like we have in the United States. That was marvelous. And he challenged all the other nations to come together on their own, of course, and make a decision to open up their markets and be free market systems and be a freer people. So he talked about freedom, this value that's important to us, the rule of laws that's important to us. He talked about immigration and borders and sovereign nations, whether we are going to be a world with sovereign nations or not. And he committed that the United States would be a sovereign nation. In order to have a sovereign nation, you have to have the rule of law and you have to control the border. So this was a fantastic speech. But I want to just tell you that he did more than just speak. He met with world leaders and everybody from the Ukrainian president, ironically enough, to Prime Minister Abe of Japan, many others. They worked on deals and got things done, such as with El Salvador. These things are important. He has brought prestige back to the United States in the world. That is really critical because we didn't have that. We had lost a significant amount of that. So domestically, we're more prosperous. Internationally, we're more respected or feared. And these are important things that have happened. And I just hope that my colleagues in Congress will start focusing on the other policies we need, perhaps a transportation and infrastructure policy, perhaps some modification of immigration policy. How about securing our borders? How about making sure that the Coast Guard really does have the funding it needs and not pay lip service to all this? Too many people attacking the president, too few people doing the work of the American people. I'll keep you posted as I go home for a work period and meet with many of our constituents.